Over 6 years ago, I developed principles that I follow every day. When I wake up in the morning, it's the first thing that I read to remind myself. I memorize it, I apply it to my day. And, I've shared it with a lot of individuals. I've shared it in business. When I tell people I'm the sales guy. And many of you have even seen the sheets for why I am the sales god. Okay, and the reason I use that phrase, it isn't just on selling things. The definition of sale is an exchange of information between two individuals or more. Okay, so the information that I'm exchanging with individuals is to play that role to inform, to play that role to build, to play that role to guide. Okay, and whatever direction that I'm trying to lead someone, I apply my principles. Because I have that mindset that as long as I don't give up and I have faith and I believe in you, it'll actually, come into fruition with enough effort. But effort is, two-sided. It isn't just me giving, you receiving. It also takes, the doing, the action plan. And a lot of people say, well, hey, I'm making progress, I'm moving forward. And a lot of you have it confused to where you think just because you are doing something that you're doing what it takes. And that's not the case. You're fooling yourself, you're not fooling anybody else. And you have to make sure that you're following that correct roadmap to where you're trying to go. Well, oh, I know where I'm going, I know where I'm headed. But did you see the roadblocks up ahead? Did you see the detours that you had to take? Were you willing to actually, have to pull off to the side and take a little break for a second? Knowing in your mind that, hey, I'm going to reach this destination no matter what. Okay, which brings us to principle number 1. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is enough. Okay, so no matter what adversities may come my way, no matter what pitfalls, roadblocks, detours, I'm going to persist, and I'm going to make it through. Nothing's going to stop me from obtaining that, if I want something bad enough. Okay? And I don't care what, walk of life that someone is in, there's always a way, and I mean always a way to make it better. For your family, for your friends, for your work, for yourself. Okay? But unless you yourself are in check and you yourself are doing the things that are necessitated to create that lifestyle that you're trying to portray, that you all want to share as a whole, you have to keep yourself in check first. And that's why I do this every day. Okay? That's why I give so freely to everybody else that I do, because I just want people to share the love. Period. Okay? And the second principle, I will form good habits and become their slave. And if I'm going to be a slave of something, it's going to be something that's going to be beneficial to me, my family, my friends, my overall circle. At work, a lot of times, I may be saying things to where, oh, hey, it may seem hard, it may seem harsh, it may seem rough, it may seem like, it was unnecessitated to be said. But, I'm doing it out of love. It don't sound like it, but, sometimes I may come off brash and things like that, and a lot of times my passion does get the best of me at times. And sometimes I do have to soften my words, but in the same sense, I don't believe in softening anything, because, softening of words in the softened generation that we live in today is because of the fact where, people don't want to take the criticism, people don't want to say, hey, look, this is how it needs to be done. And it's just, it allows them to create an excuse of not to do something. Okay, so, everybody wants to use, pull cards all the time. Oh, well, hey, this happened in the past. Hey, my people way back then had to experience this. But that's not you. Quit pulling cards and using excuses of why you can't make that progress. You're making no movement towards the steps that you need to take, towards the goal that you're trying to obtain, or towards the lifestyle that you're, dreaming of for you, your family, your friends, your workplace. Okay? And I will greet each day with love in my heart. It goes back to the principles that I keep saying as far as, when you wake up in the morning, how you feel and how you start your day is always going to be the outcome. Okay? We make our own way. When I wake up in the morning and I'm blessed with another day of me planting my feet on the floor, or just, rising out of bed, Everything I do from that second forward was my own doing. I make my own way. Okay, so if someone else is treating me some way, or this one aspect was holding me back in life, or somebody says something to me, if that affects me, it's because I allowed it to do so. The way that I react, the way that I respond is my own doing. So I'm making my own way. So when I wake up with from my heart, if I'm just sitting there saying, hey, you know what, it's regardless of the negative that may come my way, I'm still going to make this progress and come forward and still, pass on the love that I have for everybody, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And many of you know that regardless of walk of life, I'm there for you, okay? Even if I don't agree with the shit that you're doing, I'm still going to be there for you. I'll throw little seeds out there to see if, hey, hey, we can do this. And if you don't want to plant those seeds, that's on you, okay? And I'm just done with it, Don't come to me for anything. I will persist until I succeed. Many of you know my persistence, okay? And when you instill it in your mind and in your heart, because you're waking up, and if you have that love in your heart, that's going to create that persistence that you need, because you need something so bad that no matter what comes your way, you're going to continue to do that. You're going to persist, you're going to persist, you're going to persist, and you're going to overcome something, okay? A lot of people walk around as sheep, and the reason why they're not able to be persistent and be able to go do this is just because they're just being led. Maybe the wrong people are fucking leading you. Okay? Again, going back to that circle. Okay? There's power in groups, but in the same sense, power can be weakening. Okay? If you have a whole group of fucking losers, you're going to become that fucking loser. And then there's just a fight to see, which one's going to be the one that, hey, making the decisions that are bringing you all on a downhill. Okay? And then, and that's why, like lions, they don't prey on weak gazelle. If they see one injured, they're not going to prey on that. Like, I don't prey on weak people. I'm going to pick them up. I'm going to carry them on. I'm going to make them stronger, and they're going to come for you, period. I want to know something that's healthy before I go chasing it. I want to challenge. Because, again, going back, success is never going to be easy. What hunt are you on? Who are you playing on that field in the animal kingdom? Of how you're actually, persisting and going out there and going out there. Oh man, I just broke my leg. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to make it to the finish line. Period. I will increase my knowledge of the world. If you don't know what you're facing, or if you don't know the steps that it takes, if you're not looking for that right map to follow, you're going to be continuing to walk through life lost. At your workplace, at your home. Just walking idly down the street. You're doing the things that make you feel good for the moment, but what is that doing for tomorrow? Okay? And, with persistence, you're saying, oh, hey, I'm going to do that tomorrow. You got to erase tomorrow from your fucking mind, period. Number one, we're never, given that guarantee that tomorrow is going to be here, period. Okay? So get tomorrow out of your fucking vocabulary, get it out of your mind, get it out of, oh, hey, I'll see you tomorrow, because you don't know if you will. Trust me, I know. I've shared too many losses to where, hey, I'll see you tomorrow, and it never came again, ever. And with that being said, I will live this day as if it's my last. Okay? I'm going to make my mark in somebody's life in this world to where I had a purpose. Okay? Maybe that's everybody's overall, goal in life. Some people say, oh, I don't care what happens. I don't care. I don't care what they think. Okay, but what was your purpose? Everybody wants to figure out the meaning of life. Everybody wants to figure out, hey, what's this and what's that? Why don't you just, find your own purpose. Stand for that. Going back to like yesterday, who are you? What do you believe in? What are you following? What are your principles? As these are mine. Okay? Because and this is a constant reminder to myself, because if I'm not in check with one of these, it's completely gone. Okay? Everything is completely gone. And I fall off, and it erases that persistence. If you take away one attribute of your life that you use every day as far as your character, your passions, your education, your knowledge, your will to go, take away one aspect and find out how your day goes. And then the next day, just apply something else that's going to actually help you make progress rather than just moving around idly. Today I'll be mastering my emotions. And that's like one of the main attributes right there and main principles that I have to check myself on every day. You know, because a lot of times when we have too much passion towards something, and trust me, there can be too much passion, you know, a lot of times the way that we express ourselves, going back to what I was saying at the beginning of this video, as far as, hey, sometimes I may be saying things in a harsh way, it may seem brash, you know, and things want to be softened, okay, but, you know, I don't mean it in that sense, the controlling of the emotions as far as, you know, letting somebody else control how you feel in that progress, that persistence that you had. Do not let, because someone else did something, because somebody else left you, do not let that control everything. You know, oh my God, they left me, I can't do it no more. Why? Why? You know, if that phrase comes into your mouth, you were sitting on a fucking saddle the whole time. Okay, if somebody leaving you is going to stop any form of progress that you have in your life, you were on a fucking saddle, you were riding through, somebody else was carrying you, you know, and sometimes it's, you know, it's time to actually, you know, get your own feet and walk. Okay? You know, go your own way. Make your own progress. Don't let somebody else, you know, determine how your progress is going to be, and your emotions need to be in check for that, severely. Okay? And that's what I mean, there can be too much passion. If somebody that you love is everything that you have and everything you stand for, and that is taken out of your life, how are you gonna scurry through life or, you know, walk by and actually do the things, you know, necessitated to go? So you have to keep your emotions in check. I'll laugh at the world. Okay? I don't care what people think. I don't care what their actions are. It's, you know, it's a game to me. It's a fucking game. Okay? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? You know? And it isn't a selfish aspect that I'm talking about either, to where, oh, hey. You know? The people that I surround myself with, I am going to ensure in everything that I fucking do, from the point that I get out of that bed, to the time that I walk in here, I'll come into the office, turn people's computers on, get everything going, make sure that their day can start to where they can sit down, they can relax. Yeah, sometimes I may say some brash things throughout the day, but hey, it's for your best. Okay? But, you know, I take time to make sure other people's lives are better, little and small things. Okay? So people, oh, look at you, you're wasting your time doing that. You know, and people ask me, hey, why you get up at 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning? I might sleep until 4:30 sometimes, guys. But I get up, and and that's just showing your mindset. If you have to question why somebody would put forth the effort to be who they want to be, you're a lost motherfucker, period. Okay? I get up because I know the passions that I have, I know what it takes to get there. I know the successes that I have, that I want to continue to have, and how I'm going to maintain that. And me getting up at 3:30 and having to stay up sometimes till midnight, 12 in the morning, that's what it's going to take. I'm willing to do that. Okay? Just like I'm willing to take any other sacrifice to make sure that that progression is made for others. Nothing I do is, you know, for me, for self. Except doing for others. That is my selfishness. My selfishness is actually going out there and doing something, knowing that somebody else's place in life, their lot in business, their lot in their family, is the best that it can be. Because when I walk through life and I see smiles on people's faces, or I see businesses completely succeeding, and I know that that one little seed that I planted is actually in fruition, that's my happiness, period. I don't need anything else. You know, because it's all a family, even though I may not be in direct contact with everybody, that's like on Facebook. You know, many individuals I watch from a distance, make sure everything's going well, and you all may notice how sometimes I'll just integrate a small little word or something in there because I see something's, you know, out of tune. Okay? And if I completely erase you, you're in trouble. Today I will multiply my value 100-fold. What are you giving? Okay? Everybody wants something. Okay? We all do. It's nature. Okay? But what the fuck am I giving to earn that, to deserve that? Okay? What am I contributing in? So now, when I contribute in, you know, I don't do it expecting something in return. But you know what though? Everything that I do, I'm valuable. I'm gonna make sure that, hey, the reason I'm here a fucking hour and a half early is because, hey, I'm creating value for myself. When I'm sitting in my fucking seat, when I'm out there scooping up shit, when I'm out there building homes, I'm gonna be the best at whatever it is that I'm doing because I am the best, mentally, okay? And the reason I continue to do so is because I still want to carry that thought to myself. I still want others to have faith in me because many, and I mean many, know the shit that I've crawled through, the shit that I've put people through, you know? I destroyed a lot of lives, a lot, okay? I owe that to them, to those upcoming, to actually make the progression of, you know, provide the passion that I have to reinvent lives rather than to destroy, okay? So, you know, each and every one of you knows that, you know, no matter what slump you're in, if there's something that I can do financially, emotionally, knowledge-wise, I'm going to provide it. And if I can't have it, I'm going to direct you to the ones that can, because it's the strength of each other. Okay? I don't mind saying, hey, I don't know the answer. I don't mind saying, hey, I'm not able to do that. Okay? That's why I go educate myself so much. If I see something that's like, if somebody asks me a question about something, I'm going to go find the answer. I'll study it myself, but in that immediate moment, I'm going to direct you to an individual or a person or, you know, anywhere that's going to assist you to get you through whatever it is that you're going through. You know, I love you regardless of who you are in my life, whether you're a friend, family, enemy. Okay? You know, when enemies went, oh yeah, I'll come at you, I'll come at you, I'll come at you. I'm persistent. I don't care. You know, again, I sacrifice myself every day, no matter what it is. We all do. You know, we're all taking chances. You know, getting out of bed, walking out your front door, you're taking a chance. But are you willing to do that? How much passion do you have to actually step off that porch? Like, man, I don't care what this world has. I'm laughing at the world. Because it doesn't matter. Because I know in my heart I'm going to persist. And I'm going to make sure that you are all standing on your feet as solid as you can. And that the progression that you make in life is at its best. Okay? Review the map that you're following. If you need to change the course, make sure that it's on the right path. Make progress, not movement. I love you all. Have a blessed day.